Hi everyone, Brush the Knee Teeth Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. It's been a while since I hit you with one of those. And it's time for a review of the new Archy Marshall album, A New Place to Drown. Archy Marshall, a.k.a. Zoo Kid, a.k.a. King Krule, is a UK-based singer-songwriter, guitarist, dabbles in some rap music as well, and this is his latest full-length album under his own name. He made a huge splash a few years ago with his debut full-length LP under the King Krule name, 6 Feet Beneath the Moon. It was a twangy, emotionally stirring set of indie pop and rock songs with a pretty unique voice at the forefront. I just love the way his voice just kind of bellows and howls and all that. But now, with this new project over here, we're getting a change of musical pace, a change of name as well. This thing is also, from what I understand, a collaborative effort with his brother. And stylistically, this thing goes down more of a hip-hop influenced road. Now, I'm not saying that Archy is on this record speedily spitting dense, wordy verses, just one after another. It's not like that. We're essentially getting on this thing a bunch of syrupy, dreamy, kind of blissful and slow-mo beats with Archy's apathetic and slack-jawed moaning on top of it, just kind of piercing that ethereal atmosphere surrounding the tones and the very warm bass. And I like the general atmosphere of this thing. It certainly creates a mood, and that's cool. And from what I understand, it's a bit of a multimedia project, so maybe taking this record just as simply a music album isn't entirely appreciating the artistic experience that Archy and his brother are trying to deliver here. But just speaking from a musical standpoint, just speaking from the standpoint of someone who is observing the record and the record only, this thing is kind of a snooze fest. Archy and his brother here just kind of orchestrate a little bit of sad background music for perusing Tumblr on a weekend when you really should be out with your friends instead. And here and there, these guys do manage to create some pretty intoxicating moments, but they always, after a while, disappear into the ether and just sort of vanish before my ears. These tracks don't really inspire me to do anything other than just have my mind wander onto other things. And with song titles on this thing like Empty Vessels, Sex with Nobody, Dull Boys, and Eyes Drift, it's like the album is trying to write the review for me. I appreciate some of the dub-like effects that these tracks are awash in, and again, I think the atmosphere is generally cool. Some of the jazzy chords worked into these songs are nice as well, and I appreciate that stylistically this set of songs is a really interesting cross-section of a bit of R&B, some hip-hop, some neo-soul, as well as various shades of underground styles of electronic music out of the UK, a bit of dubstep, for example, like Burial-influenced dubstep. But beyond that, the tracks on this thing are pretty vapid and kind of trivial. The best thing that some of these tracks deliver is a couple of loops that sound okay getting repeated for the first minute or so that these songs last. I'm feeling a light to decent 4 on this thing. Transition! Have you given this album a listen? And if you have, what did you think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? And that's it. Mr. Archy Marshall, A New Place to Drown, forever.